With the power up completed, now we can go ahead and move the machine around. Now to move the machine, we need to press the handle jog button. We need to select our axes, which is in these buttons here. So we have X, which is left and right, Y, which is in and out, and Z, which is up and down. And then we also have our increment, which is next to the handle jog button, of 1/10,000th of an inch, very, very small, 1/1000th of an inch, a little bit bigger, 10/1000th of an inch, a little bit bigger. Now the 100,000th button on our machines has been disabled. So in this case, I want to move the machine left and right. So I'm going to hit handle jog, I'm going to hit X, and I'm going to hit 10/1000th of an inch. Now we can use the hand wheel. If I move it counterclockwise, the machine moves in the negative direction. In this case, you'll notice that the spindle is moving to the left. The table is actually moving to the right. So in this case, we're moving negative. If I go clockwise, I'm moving positive. I can also change my increment. If I hit 1/1000th of an inch, now the machine barely moves. And if I move to 1/10,000th of an inch, the machine moves even less. We'll be using those increments later on to set the machine up. Now, when you are in handle jog mode, realize that the machine will also move with the doors open. So make sure that when you handle jog, that you know that the machine is clear of both equipment and personnel before you move the machine. Now you'll see that the X moves it left and right. Okay, I can go ahead and hit the Y button. That's going to move the table in and out. Again, counterclockwise moves the spindle in relationship to the table in a negative direction. If I go clockwise, it moves the table in relationship to the spindle in a positive manner. If I press the Z button, again, counterclockwise is negative, it brings the spindle down. Now the thing that you need to be most aware of with these machines, especially the ones with the fourth axis, this is the fourth axis. This allows us to rotate parts along a center axis. The thing that you need to be aware of is that the coolant shutoff valve, the coolant ring, and the spindle get very close to the fourth axis when you move the machine around. A lot of times students get fixated on the spindle itself and they don't pay attention to these accessories on the machine. If you're working on a machine that has a fourth axis, make sure to move slowly and that any movements that you make, especially in Z and X, don't interfere with the fourth axis.